Alright, what's up guys? We're doing a little different video today with Anthony. We're doing a Snapchat Q&A. So a lot of you guys sent in some video questions and we're going to try to answer them for you guys. And yeah, I've never really done a video like this before. We're just going to dive right into it. And if you want to follow me on my Snapchat, I'll put my Snap code on the screen right here. Or it's just Monagan 188. Also link Anthony and my Instagram down below in the description. So let's get right into these questions. Looks like we got like 140 questions, so I don't know if we're gonna get to all of them, but we're gonna try to do our best here.
Okay, number one, Anthony, why is your bike clapped? And then number two, when are you gonna get a bike that's not clapped?
Alright, what's your name?
Joseph.
Alright.
Begley.
Okay, well, story on my 450 is I actually had the valves done to spec, and as soon as I started it, it actually blew up. There was a crack in my seating where all my valves are. One of the valves, I think it's the the intake valve, was cracked so bad that it blew my entire motor. I just spent $1,200 in total so far. It's going to be around $1,500 when it's all said and done. But my bike should be back in about 1 month, so my 450 is going to be perfect condition.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, okay.
We'll probably re-blow it up.
Says Mr. 250. Okay.
Why is Anthony's bike clapped?
Alright, I already answered that.
Oh, Billy, his first dirt bike. Oh, that's not a question.
Still, he's got a Suzuki, so he's still a G.
Next question from Ryden_77.
Who's about to ride on Tyler on 3?
Okay.
Who's a better rider, Tyler or Anthony?
It depends if you want.
Obviously me, because Anthony doesn't race, and
okay, well, if you want to,
if
you want to take into class, like, you know, if Tyler's fast at racing, he's faster than me, but Tyler doesn't do as much fun stuff on the street as me, so yeah. I don't think you could wheelie further. I got you on
we're
wheels.
We're not even gonna get into this. Anthony's gonna get heated.
I'm not gonna get heated.
All right, next question. Going to Hunter.
Why is Anthony's bike always clapped, bro?
Every single question. Why is Anthony's bike
okay, I have
always
the
so
feeling
clapped?
that's gonna get asked like 50 times.
Matt79453.
Why is Anthony such a little bitch?
I don't know, buddy. You're the one Snapchatting us, so who's the bitch now?
Next question is from Blake Bullard520.
Oh, this kid we called earlier.
Alright, how long have you been riding dirt bikes and what's your plans on racing?
I've been riding dirt bikes for 3 years, I believe. I started out on a CRF 150R, then I converted it to a RB, then I sold that, then I got my old Cowie 250F, sold that, and then got the current Cowie that I have right now. So about like 2 or 3 years I think I've been riding. I just started racing like 2 years ago, I believe, but I always rode on the track, went to practices with Bailey, and then before I started racing. So and plans for racing, I don't know, just do local races here and maybe travel a little bit more this year, ride some other races, different tracks, and yeah, that's about it. Anthony, what about you?
I've been riding since I was 2.5 years old. I couldn't ride a bicycle yet. My dad got me a JR50. Then after that was a CRF 80. After that was a CRF 100. After that was a 150 by Honda. Then a Yamaha TTR 230. After that I got my 450.
Yeah.
I test rode Tyler's bike, so I got, you know, I had my first.
He was gonna buy a
bike.
250.
I was basically gonna buy Tyler's bike, but I really didn't think it had enough power. You know, like I didn't like the snap of it, so I was like, man, I'll check out this 450. I took it for a test ride and loved the power, so that's why I got it.
And then it blew up. And going back to that question, I started out riding quads like all my life. I had a Kawasaki 50, then I had a couple other, I think a Polaris 90. Then I got a new Raptor 250. Maybe I'll put a picture on the screen if I can find a picture of it. And then I think I sold my Raptor 250, got the dirt bike, but yeah, I've been riding pretty much my whole life.
Tyler, would you ever buy a Suzuki?
Would you ever buy a Suzuki?
Would I ever buy a Suzuki? I don't know. Probably, maybe. I'd have to ride it to really see. I've never really ridden one. But if I were to buy a different brand bike, I'd probably get a Yamaha. Blake Rosenbach.
Yo, Tyler, should I get a 125 two-stroke or a 250 four-stroke?
125 two-stroke or 250 four-stroke? It depends on what you're doing or what you're coming from. I mean, I'd say just go right to 250 because you're gonna outgrow the 125. It's gonna be too slow. I've never really ridden a 125. I kind of want to buy one and ride it and get a whole. Kind of want to get a 125. I don't know, but I'd probably just get a 250 from Seth Wall 6.
450 Kawasaki or stick with the 250?
450 or stick with the 250? Probably stick with the 250 because I don't really need a 450. I can be just as fast on a 250 as I could on a 450, but I'd rather not be scared of the 250 and ride it harder than I would a 450 where it's almost got too much power. Obviously I'm not that big. I don't really need a 450, so. A McDonald 294.
Is Anthony gay? Because he seems like it.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, far from it, buddy.
Lewis Kears 11.
Are you a virgin?
Anthony, you want to answer that question?
Neither of us are virgins.
No.
That's a pretty basic question to answer.
Rosh 563.
Hey Tyler, what's up? How did you meet Anthony? Also, how long have you been racing for?
How long, what was the question?
How long have me and you known each other?
When did I meet Anthony? I met Anthony, we started when we were like 7 years old playing like t-ball together, so ever since then we've kind of been friends and we went to the same school and stuff. And
how long have you been racing?
I've been racing for 2 years. Next question from Dean_Burns 135.
I think is good to start off on, and why? Tell Anthony I said hi.
The best bike to start out on, I don't know, it depends on what you're trying to do. I'd say, no, not a 250.
I say a 250.
I'd say probably a trail bike, like a TTR 125 maybe, or a CRF 150, just kind of like a beginner's trail bike.
Are you gonna sell the 250 and buy a newer one, or are you actually gonna get a 450 and be a man?
Ooh.
Oh, okay. I'm probably gonna keep the 250 for a while, and then if I end up selling it, I'm probably gonna buy a new 250, to be honest, because I don't really need a 450, like I said before. Your brother ever gonna get his bike fixed? Well, Anthony's not my brother, but yeah, he's getting it fixed right now, like you said in the beginning of the video.
1 month.
It's probably gonna blow up again, and then he's gonna be in the same spot as he is now, but give him some time. How old were you when you first had your bike? I think I was 8th or 9th grade. I think I was, what, 14? How old were you?
No, I think we're younger than that.
You guys low-key gay. A little bit. Heller 398. Yeah, this kid at Switchback. What's up, dude? You still doing the Q&A? Yep, we're still doing the Q&A.
You're in it.
Be a Jigaboo and get a 2-stroke. Yeah, I'm looking to get a 2-stroke. Like I said, I want to get like a 125, maybe a KX 250. We'll see if I find the right one on Craigslist. I think you should answer if you get. I think you should show answer if you got a girlfriend. Would you tell us, please? And if it, so, I couldn't read it off. But yeah, I have a girlfriend and Anthony has a boyfriend. How old are yous? I'm 19. Anthony's 19. James.Dalezil 27. I don't understand why you keep saying streaks. Every kid keep. How much more power does the 2014 have to the 09 I own in 09? Comparing the 09 to the 14 obviously is fuel injected, so it has a better like punch on it. On my 09 I always had like a bog and it wasn't as fast compared to the 14. So I mean, I'd obviously recommend the 14. Anything that has fuel injection, it'll be a lot faster, a lot more snappy.
Your 09 was
Anthony's is carbureted, so he wouldn't know.
I don't really want fuel injection because all the new fuelies, well, unless it's an 09 and up, are what? What are they? Air Forks? And
I don't know.
Air Forks are gay. So.
What's your next bike gonna be and why? A new Yamaha 250F. That's about it, or a new Kawi, obviously. But I'd probably end up just getting a new 17 Kawi if I were to be getting a new bike right now. What about you, Anthony?
I'd get a 14 450 was the last year before Air Forks, or I'd get a brand new 250 Suzuki, just cause I wouldn't get rid of my 450.
Because of Bailey. Great vids, dude. Really enjoying them. Thanks, dude. What is your dream motor bike? I don't know. They're all around the same price. They're all pretty much ride the same. I don't know. I like to get a supermoto, maybe. If I were to get a supermoto, probably be a KTM one, or maybe a WR450, or I want a Grom too. I want a Grom. What about you? Street bikes.
Gixxer 750.
Yeah.
And a Grom.
I wanted an R6, but a lot of people die in street bikes, so not about it. 794 53. send nudes. Maybe Anthony will do that for you. I mean, I'm not really into that, but yeah, hit him up on Instagram.
Yep.
Why don't I ride a Yamaha?
No.
I don't know. I don't have a Yamaha, and I bought a Cowie. We're gonna close it out with what's the worst injury on your dirt bike? I tore my ACL meniscus like 2 years ago, and yeah. What about yours?
I flipped over the bars and broke my collarbone. And almost needed
That's on a
surgery.
video too on the channel if you want to check that out. It's pretty funny.
Yep.
But yeah, it's gonna close out the Q&A. We might be doing a couple more of these in the future if we get enough questions put together or whatnot. But yeah, you guys asked for a Q&A a lot in the comments, so I figured we'd give you some answer some of your guys' questions. Got a lot more on Instagram. Maybe I'll do that in a different video. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this Q&A. If you want to see more of them, what else you want to see on the channel as far as just kind of just not riding videos. But yeah, off of that, I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.